Owidi is back again talking about politics. Listen to him. He has got wealth of experience in political analysis, and he's going to talk about politics. One of the best political analysts in Kenya, and he knows more about ODM and many political parties. So listen to him as he talk about politics. Enjoy as you watch.
Building of roads. Actually, as we sit here, Kisumu as a city has collapsed. When I was growing up in your GHC, the largest town in Kenya was Nairobi, Mombasa, Kisumu, followed by Nakuru that way. Today, Kisumu is number 8. It's number 8. Because Kisumu once had Kenya Brewery, is no longer there. Kisumu once had Kikomi, is no longer there. Kisumu once had Equator Bottlers, is no longer there.
We've had a conversation with Odhiambo Ramogi that comes before this conversation that we're having, and he explained that EABL collapsed because millet farmers could not get economic support from government when seasons did not favor them. And I believe that applies to Kikomi should be cotton.
Wait a minute. Which millet farmers are here around Nairobi to provide Kenya breweries?
No, in Kisumu.
Why Kisumu need millet around there and Kenya breweries here doesn't need millet around here? Kuna millet in millet farms in Ruai. What I am trying to tell you, that raw material called millet can even be imported.
But
and I need to remind you also,
yes.
Kisumu has a branch of the University of Nairobi that the British Council gave us, their British Council library. The only thing they told us Kenyans, do not demolish that library. Let it be a monument. Do you know what was done? The University of Nairobi Kisumu campus was built on top of that library. The library is under the building. And when you go to the top floors, you are actually on top of the library down. It was not demolished. But do you know, as we sit here, there are no students in that university. There were no admissions. It is, you want to start thinking, is it deliberate that somebody wants this city to collapse?
And you see, corruption is not the problem.
Corruption of what?
You see, this thread starts from tribalism is our biggest problem.
It is the biggest problem.
It is not corruption.
It is not corruption. In fact, corruption is more, let me tell you, corruption is something you cannot fight and finish because corruption is not really too much of an organized crime. It is an individual crime. It's really, rarely do you find people, we are 10 people, we are going to be corrupt. It's rare, it happens though. Because even a single corruption case can involve several people. Even this, I had my future president, Kalonzo Musyoka, if he will be, saying that, how can we become Singapore when corruption is still this much? You would think he was born yesterday. He has not been here with that corruption over the years. The only thing that will end corruption is development. 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 But the worst ingredient for corruption, the worst, is the gap between the rich and the